Hello everyone! Welcome to our series of video tutorials on managing SIGNAX digital construction products. I'm your instructor Maxim. In this introductory video, we'll talk about the SIGNAX Hub portal and the capabilities it offers to project administrators. To get started, you first need a SIGNAX account. Typically, project administrators obtain one by registering directly on the SIGNAX Hub portal. Once registered, they create a company in the system and send out batch registration invitations to all participants via email. The registration process is simple. Enter your email address, then the numeric code sent to your email. After that, set a password and optionally provide your first and last name. Click Finish and your account is ready. Now you can log in. I'll click Sign In, enter my email and password, and I'm directed to the SIGNAX Hub homepage. The next step after successful login is to select a company. Click Select Company. Currently the drop-down is empty because this account has no companies yet. Click the plus sign to create your first one. By default, one account can create no more than 2 companies. If you need more, you can request an increase through SIGNAX support. Since the default number is limited, please be careful and avoid creating unnecessary entries to save time on support requests. Enter the company name and the associated email. A time zone will be selected automatically. You can keep it or change to suit your organization. You can also fill in details like legal name, website, address, and so on. For now, we'll just click Add to create the company. The new company is automatically selected. Now go to the Organization tab to begin configuration. Here you'll find subtabs like Users, Projects, Roles, and others. We are primarily interested in the Users tab, where you can see all participants in your organization. By default, there is only one account, the person who created the company. In the Permissions column, he is assigned Owner status, providing maximum access rights. There are 3 levels: User, Administrator, and Owner. Users have limited rights, while administrators and owners have expanded access. The owner is essentially a super admin who can assign owner status to others or remove other owners and admins, something an administrator cannot do to an owner. This is useful if someone like SIGNAX support helps you set up the company. They can create the company, add your account, grant your owner rights, and then you can remove their access or completely delete them from the organization once the setup is complete. Let's add some new users to a company. There are 2 ways to do that: manually one by one or in batch via an Excel file. To add someone manually, click Add, enter his email and optionally full name. Then click Add. Currently, the list remains empty, showing no data. Even after refreshing the page, the new user doesn't appear. So what's the problem? Actually, you can't add users until you have licenses for at least one SIGNAX product. You can check license count right here on the Users tab. As you can see, there is 0 next to the name of each SIGNAX module, meaning you have no active licenses. To get licenses, contact the SIGNAX sales department. In your profile, go to Services, copy the email and send a request for a purchase or demo. By the way, note that some helpful links are also here: the SIGNAX website, YouTube channel, Help Center, support email, and also community chat. Once licenses are granted, you'll see them in the Licenses tab with product names, start-end dates, and quantities. On the Users tab, a number next to each SIGNAX module will now indicate the total available seats. Let's try again to add a user. Click Add, enter the email and click Add again. The user now appears. At this point, he will receive one of the 2 possible emails: a new profile notification if he is new to SIGNAX, or a company invitation if he already has a profile. If the user didn't have a profile before, you'll see a pending sign. It stays there until the person clicks the link in the email and logs in for the first time. If it takes too long, the admin can click the pending sign and select Resend the invitation. After adding a user, the list might only show that individual by default. To see the full company roster, simply refresh the page. The user column displays the full name of the user. If we didn't specify it during setup, the user must fill it out by himself in his own SIGNAX profile to appear here. As mentioned, the permissions column manages the organization level access. New members are users by default, but you can change them to owner or administrator by clicking the icon. Beyond company-level rights, you must configure rights for each SIGNAX module. This is how you assign or revoke licenses. By default, a user has none. Click the column to make him a user or a project admin for that specific module. When you assign a license, the total free count in the headers decreases. Revoking it increases the count. This allows you rather flexible management. If someone goes on vacation, you can easily reassign their license to another colleague. Each account has also a role drop-down. Roles define scope of responsibility and determine what a user can see or do within a specific project. Here you can set the default roles that will be automatically applied to the user in any new project. The full list of them is found under the Roles tab. SIGNAX provides standard roles, but admins can edit, delete or create new ones to feed their workflow. The final field is Projects. We haven't created any yet, that's the next video, so the list is empty. Once they exist, this column provides a quick way to add or remove users from projects. Finally, let's look at the Excel batch method of adding users to a company. Click the Upload/Download button. Download the template, fill it out, and use Upload to bring the users into the hub. The template has columns for email, password, full name, and roles. Only the email is strictly required. Note, if you want to specify a password, it must follow the rules. Be at least 6 characters, including 1 digit and 1 uppercase letter. Otherwise, the upload will fail. Upload the file to see a preview. Click Add, and you'll receive a confirmation and see the new batch of users in the list. So, now you know how to create an account at a company in the SIGNAX Hub, add users, manage permissions, licenses and roles. And our next step is project creation, which we will cover in the next video, along with the remaining Hub tabs. See you there!